Well, good morning and welcome. We're so glad to have you here with us on the farm with the Stovers. Beautiful morning. I'm out here in the back barn. It's just an absolutely beautiful fall day here in Bloomfield, Canada. The sun is out, the sky has a few clouds, temperatures are spectacular. The 4440 is making a noise, a terrible noise. I could just only describe it as a knock. I hope it's not a knock, but I think it's a knock. The motor could be gone. This thing has such low hours on it. It's had meticulously changed oil. The records were great on it. But listen to this. I don't even want to run it that long. It's just a terrible noise. That's going to cost a lot of money. Well, Miracle's doing really, really well. I'm going to give her a little bit of food. She does not go through a lot of food, and you only have one horse. I'm sure she probably gets lonely. Should probably get another horse, but we just don't go through a ton of products with her. It's just so nice to be able to pick these up with your hand and feed her. So I think we might be good on food for quite some time. She's very happy. Now, I gotta go in and get another cup of coffee, but I've got to show you something as well. The little incident that I had a couple nights ago really still kind of on my mind. So bizarre. Some interesting characters showed up afterwards. They had just a couple of questions for me. I don't know how or why they would have known that something strange happened, but we talked. Really don't want to talk any more about it. But now you kind of wonder, what else do they know? I don't know. They probably know I love coffee. That incident, again, was so weird. It happened right out here in the garage. Fortunately, I got the mess picked up. Well, the garage is clean, but let's hop in the truck and head down to the main shop and get ready to do some work. Oh, I also wanted to talk about what we're going to do with this grass. Construction has not started yet on those bunkers, but I kind of got a lead on some equipment. I think we're going to bale it. We're going to bale it, we're going to wrap it, we're going to let it ferment. Yeah, it's red though. It's going to be my first red tractor in a long time. My favorite people in the world, though, Prairie State, helped me out. They took it in on a trade. They're just flipping it right over to me for a great price. It's got really low hours on it, maybe about 2,500. This is a 7140, probably late 80s. Got duals on it, and it's got this Pottinger baler with a wrapper on the back that is going to solve our problems for the meantime. So let's go ahead and hop in. We'll take it back to the farm. I'm not putting it on a truck. I'm just going to drive it. You all saw my last fiasco with putting things on trailers. Man, listen to the sound of this thing. Really nice. Very, very healthy. It reminds me a lot of the 8400 Deer that I've got. It's from that same era. Really nice that there's no DEF, there's no emissions control systems. This is mechanical injection. You can work on this thing. These tractors have really gone up in value recently because some farmers just can't afford these $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 machines. To get them fixed, it's, nearly impossible for them to do it themselves. Used tractor market's really, really hot right now. You can see the corn on the right. I think that's going to be the field that we open up first today. Over on the left, you can see the trees. We have not started construction on the bunkers yet, but that's going to happen very, very soon. And I want to show you this area as well. Remember this when the storm came through, it really just wiped this area out. major rut, so we got gravel back in, but I have reinforced the area. More rocks, more gravel. I've also gone with some reinforced concrete up here by the road. I don't love the fencing, but, you know, at least you know where it's at and you're not going to fall off. Alright, well, she's fired up. She's running. Everything sounds good. Not like that 4440. And really, you just got to run along here. It's going to go ahead and bale up all this grass. It's currently programmed to auto unload. So once it's full, we should get a beep. It should then come out of the back of the machine and automatically wrap itself and then drop right out on the field. So we just got to wait for the beeps. All right, there's the beeps. It's full. Just a little bit more. We'll fill this up. And there we go. So it's going to open. It's going to push it out, and it's going to wrap it up. Huh. That's not right. Hold on. Yeah, hey guys, it's Dustin Stover. I just picked up that Pottinger. Yeah, and the Case Magnum. No, tractor's working great, but the Pottinger, it's baling, it's not wrapping. It's a sensor. Unplug it and plug it back in. I'll try that. That seemed to have worked. Why is it always a sensor? See, in this case, the tractor's old, but the baler's new. Now, since it's fixed, that's good. We can now wrap this up and get some silage out of this grass. But I think for the sake of your sanity and my own, I'm just going to go ahead and snap the fingers and get this done. So I'm, you know, another $200,000 in on equipment, but hey, we got about 18 wrapped bales of fresh grass that are now going to ferment into silage. What more can you ask for? And we'll build the bunker, but this is going to get us through. You know what? I promised you we were going to start harvest on this episode, and a promise is a promise. Let's get the equipment out. Let's head to the field. Oh, I've mentioned we're tight on space, so what I think is going to be best is if I get this truck out on the road, away from the yard, maybe even over in the other entry area between the fields, so that there's plenty of space. We'll just pull right in here. That way the grain cart can get over to it easily after we've unloaded. And remember, I'm the one that has to do this. Meg is not here with us today. She's actually in a class, so it's a one-man band right now, and this is slow going. Prairie State got that sensor fixed on the X9. It's working great. 9630's all serviced and ready to go with the Demco cart. Man, I love those LSWs. Oh, and diesel fuel. So expensive. Had to bring some in. $20,000, but we're full. And this will be the truth. Uh-huh. Yes. No sensor problem today. This is a wide head, 16 row corn head. So glad it's foldable. Very, very compact and tight when it is folded. You can get it in your barn quite easily. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think the time has come. Let's cut into this field. Harvest has begun. Feels really, really good. You know, we went from really nothing on this farm to we're harvesting corn. It's October, and it feels absolutely amazing. So I'd like to get all the end rows done, but before I finish, I want to hop out and I want to take a look at if we've got any loss. And it looks really pretty good. I don't see anything at all. I mean, there's a few kernels here and there. Stalks, I might need to adjust these stalk stompers. The cutters are fine, but these stalk stompers are not really stomping. So I mentioned Meg was at a class right now, so that means I'm driving the grain cart up. I've got an auto program set to unload the combine when I pull under it. Man, it feels good to get some corn in the cart. Well, I think that's going to do it for today. One field down, only 7.5 acres, but it feels great. The weather is beautiful. I love a fall evening. Thank you so much for being with us here on the farm with the Stovers. And we'll see you next time.